All right, here we are hanging out. This is Rockwell's Uncommon Experiences, and hanging with a guy that's a very uncommon, Mr. Dusty Hanks. Dusty, talk a little bit about some of your accolades. When you talk about the world of base jumping, skydiving, you've got guys that do it and they're great and they're amazing, but then you've got like the elite, and you're kind of the tip of that spear. Tell us a little bit about you, Dusty, a little bit about some, like I said, some of your accolades, and a little bit about your career.
Man, I've been skydiving for just over 30 years. Base jumping for about 20 years. Been with Rockwell for about 15 years. Doing a lot of fun projects. I've traveled the world competing, both in national and international events, skydiving and wind tunnel. And I've also base jumped all around the world. Just like to have fun, just get out and get off cliffs and airplanes and have fun.
And when you're passionate about it and you love it, you're good at it, right? You're doing it all the time. What was your first introduction into the sport? What did you do that first got you like, this is it, I love this?
Man, my first skydiving when I was 18, I was hooked from day one. My brother kind of set that up for me, and when I turned 18, I went out and made my first AFF jump and never turned back. It was
been doing it ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah. And we talk about it competing, across the world, and some of you've probably seen them, those large skydivers where they're connecting and are all flying together, or just the ones where it's a couple of you guys and you're doing all the different tricks. But you've been to the biggest shows, you've won at the highest level. Let's talk a little bit about this ski trip you guys went on, right? You talked about skydiving, base jumping, but also avid skier, you've skied your whole life. And then you guys decided, well, we're going to combine the two.
Combine the two. So yeah, I've skied my whole life, and then I kind of stopped when I was in my mid-20s and just really focused on skydiving and base jumping. And then I focused on that. And then my good friend Jesse Hall, been kind of bugging him because he's kind of the ski base man. And I wanted to combine my two passions and go up and go for a jump.
And you did it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that. You guys traveled from Utah up to Jackson Hole.
Jackson Hole.
And then there was a group of you, and then you guys just said, man, how does that all work out? Like, how do you find the spot? How do you dial that all in?
So we actually, Jesse and a few other guys that have been doing this a while have a few spots. And Richard Grove, our buddy that jumped with us, lives up there. And man, he gave us a ring and said, hey, the conditions are good, let's go. And that's when I contacted
like, we gotta go. We got this window.
We're shooting for end of March, but we're going now.
We're going right now.
So then the conditions were good. We just headed up. It's about a 15 or 1800 vertical climb with skins.
So you're just
that was my first time ever touring, and it was so hard.
Was it hard?
I'm an old man. And trying to, it's just a new experience.
Sure.
And it was tough.
Well, trial by fire, right? You didn't even get to practice. You literally got your gear, got up there, got your skis, and then went up the mountain on skis.
Yeah, Jesse's like, this is how you do it. I was like, okay.
That's it.
Here we go.
There's your lesson.
Then we get up to the top, and everybody's pretty exhausted and stoked. Took a little bit of time to set up the ramp. And then just kind of going through the mental process of what we need to do on the jump.
Yeah.
So,
what is that like? Tell people, what is that mental process? Someone that's never done it before, what is that like?
So Jesse and Richard, they've done it a lot, gave me a few key points to do. You got to have speed. So you want to hit this cliff going 25, 30 miles an hour. When you hit it, you got to have nice, strong legs. Nice jump off the cliff. You want to lean forward. You don't want to be leaning back. You lean back, you're going to be pitching your stuff, pilot chute out into your skis.
Oh.
So you want to lean forward, you want to look out in the horizon, and then after you exit the cliff, you want to get your arms out and kind of guide yourself, kind of like ski jumpers do. Once you feel nice and stable, reach back, deploy, open the parachute.
And that all happens that fast.
It's pretty quick,
It's
man.
Pretty fast.
This cliff was 270, 280 feet, so it's not huge, but still amazing jump.
An amazing jump. So if you can kind of tell us, you talked about the technique of it, but what does it feel like? Boom, you hit that.
Oh man, I've done a lot of cool things in my life, I feel. I've never experienced anything like that. That was hitting a cliff, knowing it's almost 300 feet tall, doing 30 miles an hour, you know, knowing that you have to nail it so you don't mess up. Like, there's stakes on the line.
And you did it. And you did it. And all the guys did it. All very successful.
We all
did
successful.
It. Yeah.
A couple of them went back up and did a second one. A couple of us had to return here, come back home, and go to work. So
now there's a shot in the clip where, or maybe it's Jesse, where Davis, who's our amazing, you know, he's cinematographer, film guy. He does it all.
Yeah.
He puts the videos together. He does it all. He's amazing. And he's awesome with the drone. But there's a shot where the drone's underneath, and I thought for sure, dude, they were going to land on that drone.
He showed us that footage. That was epic. Good, amazing flying from him. Richard was so stoked to see that thing. Like, he was like, after, when he landed, he was like, dude, the drone was like 3 feet away from me.
Yeah, it was crazy. I thought for sure. So, Dusty, what do you go from here, right? I mean, you know, we, as a part of Team Rockwell, man, we absolutely love what you've done for us. You're a fantastic addition. I've known you for a very long time. Yeah. We did a Watch Me segment for our TV show probably 10 or 15 years ago. Yeah. So it's kind of nice to see that, man, you're still rock and rolling. You look good. You're still killing it. But what's next? I mean, you know, you've done this now. You never did it before. You pushed yourself. You did it. Is there anything else that you're looking for in the future that maybe you want to try that you haven't done yet?
Yeah, we're kind of looking at a moto base jump. I got a good friend that does that, and he's going to try and help set my bike up, get things set up, and hopefully we'll do that this year. So you're talking hit a jump on the motorbike. Motorbike. Third gear, full out, on a ramp, exit the cliff, and deploy.
That's like a Tom Cruise scene. That's like a movie, bro.
Yeah, he's done it.
He's done it. So it's going to happen.
I'm trying to make it happen. Trying to make it happen.
Awesome. Well,
and we got the world record this year. It's a 200-way head-down formation. We're also going to the World Championships for indoor competition also.
Let's talk a little bit about the indoor, because that's where I think the very first time I met you was at the indoor tunnel, the iFly, up in Ogden, and you guys make it look so easy. It's so crazy. If you've never done it, give it a shot. Try it. It's a lot of fun. But is that considered like your practice when you guys are in there? Is it kind of the same, everything that you're doing, because you're so technical? Yeah,
very technical flying. So if you can fly good in the tunnel, the sky is a lot easier, and that's why teams train in the tunnel. We train in there so we can train hours on end and go out and win championships.
Win championships. That's and that's the goal. Championships. When are the championships?
I'm pretty much done with my career. I got this last competition that I'm going to, but I was competing for about 8 years. But all indoor and outdoor nationals and world championships we won for almost 8 years. So,
that's insane.
Yeah, we had a good team. We stacked it up pretty well and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, killed it. I told you, elite.
Nah.
Best of the best in the house, hanging out with us. Dusty, it's always a pleasure, man. We appreciate your time. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to cover?
Man, I'm just excited for the year, and hopefully we have just a lot of fun projects coming up.
Well, you heard it right there. For more information, you want to find out about Dusty, you can follow him on all the socials. We'll tag that in the video. I recommend you do it. The guy it's exhilarating. It's fun. You're a great guy. And Rockwell's and Uncommon, we're proud to be a part of what you're doing. So thanks for letting us be on your journey. And we're looking forward to more fun adventures with Dusty Hanks.
Thanks, Rich. Hey, I'm Dusty Hanks, and I'm a skydiver, base jumper, skier, and now ski base jumper. Watch me.